currently Saturday, October 4th, and it is 9:17 in the morning. As of yesterday, it's officially the first day of fall break, and you'll probably be like, girl, why are you still in your dorm? The reason I'm in my dorm right now is today my college, Ball State, has a football game, and my boyfriend has to march in it. It's required for all football games that he has to like march in them. And so I have to wait on him to go home because he has no transportation home. And the game's going to be over at 3:30. It starts at noon. So I have a couple of hours until the game's going to be over. My dad is coming to pick us up today because my car is currently in the shop. I also just did these hot pink French tips last night, and I'm so obsessed with them. I didn't wear nails for like 5 days. I do have a couple of greenies, but I low-key am just in denial about them, and we're not even going to talk about them. It is kind of freaky because like everybody went home last night because yesterday was the first official day like post classes. It's now fall break, haha, you know. Everyone went home, and so I'm just kind of sitting here like the whole campus is dead. There's like nobody on campus right now, and it's literally so freaky. Like I want to go to the dining hall, but I don't want to be like one of the only weirdos that goes. But I am really hungry. So I snatched this current breakfast protein bar. I also took my retainer out so I could eat. But yeah, so I'm really just going to be riding in bed today and most likely packing to go home. I'll be taking my car back with me when we come back to college, but right now I don't have my car with me, so. I love these breakfast bars. It is 210 calories. There's 28 grams of carbs and 8 grams of protein, so. Destroyed. But yeah, it's just kind of freaky because there's like nobody here. Obviously there's a few select people that aren't going home for fall break, but it just feels so lonely on campus. Like, but first I want to make some coffee, so let's do that really quickly. Alrighty, I'm back in my dorm. Current time is about 9:40. I got changed into this Be Kind to Your Mind. It's a mental health shirt. I'll show you guys my full outfit when I stand up. But first, we do gotta do a little bit of getting ready. I don't really know what my plans for today are. You know, the game isn't over until 3:30, so I have at least like 6 hours to do nothing. But my dad's gonna come up a little bit earlier and load up everything into his car, and then we have to wait on my boyfriend to be ready as well. I am so freaking excited to be going home. If my boyfriend didn't have the football game, we would have went home like last night. He did, which is like, okay, I'm not like mad about it, just gives me some free time this morning to kind of relax, get into the mindset I would like to be in this morning, do some cleaning things around my room because I'm never ever here on the weekends. I'm always home, so I usually leave like Friday nights to go home. Even though I'm going home today, I still want to do a cute but comfy outfit, so we're still gonna do jewelry. Obviously, I always wear my gold clip-on earrings, and you're probably like, Lily, why aren't your ears pierced? I have a fear of needles. But I really do love this shirt. It just kind of promotes mental health awareness and just kind of discusses like it's okay to like not be okay is kind of the vibes I get from this shirt, which also just in general promotes a really positive mindset. And this is coming from someone who does struggle with mental health. So I like to wear shirts like this to kind of advocate, if you will. But I am really excited to go home. I really miss my doggies. I miss my mom and dad. I'm excited for like 2 more days at home. I mean, you can't really complain. And as always, I'm going to go with my Bioma skincare. This is the Bioma Deep Puff and Brighten Under Eye Gel. I have genuinely seen an improvement using this product. I use it twice a day, so I use it morning and night, and I've like genuinely seen such an improvement with my eyes. So much less puffy, and they're brighter in the mornings. And then secondly, I'm gonna go with the Balancing Face Mist. I've also been breaking out so much less now that I've started to wear this. Not to mention, my skin just feels so freaking good in the mornings. Like, okay, so now that that's going on, the coffee is still in the fridge. I'm also going to take out my trash. My trash in my dorm right now is like overfilling. I empty it like every single week. It's just really full right now, so I need to go do that. So I'm gonna prop you guys up in the hallway so you guys get a little action shot. So let's go do that. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to take the opportunity to pack my makeup and my skincare for when I go home this weekend. I want to try and get most of my packing done kind of early, that way I don't have to worry about it. So let's start packing. Alright, so now that that's done for now, I have more packing to do, but we'll worry about it later. Let's show you the fit. So right here it says, be kind to your mind, and then you turn around, and it's a bunch of mental health things, mental health matters in big words, and just a bunch of positive affirmations for those who are struggling with mental health. I've seen a girl wear a shirt like this, and that's exactly why I bought it, because I love the message behind it. For those struggling, there's always an option. Mental health is a really big issue, but there's ways to work through it. But yeah, I kind of low-key looked in and was productive, and now I don't really know what I want to do because I have a couple of hours. But low-key might sit in my bed and play The Sims. I'm going to let my coffee sit in the fridge for a little bit longer because I feel like it's just not going to be cold enough. But I also started wearing less jewelry, and now I only wear the promise ring that my boyfriend got me just because I think that's really cute. But yeah, let's climb into bed. Alrighty guys, current time is 10:45 a.m. I sat in bed, did a little bit of editing, and did a little bit of Roblox. It takes a long time for this kind of coffee to get cold, just because of like condensation and stuff, and also you're putting a hot beverage into a cold fridge. That's a really good coffee if I do say so myself. Lunch on campus does not start till 11, so I kind of did that one to myself by waiting to like go eat. But current time is 11:30. I just got off the phone with my mom, and instead of my dad coming to pick me up, my mom is going to come pick me up. She's going to get here about 1:30, and her and I are going to just kind of hang out because I literally have nothing to do. But yeah, so I'm going to sit in bed, and I think I'm going to play The Sims until it's time to go. My mom will get here about 1:30, so I called my mom and I said I'm so lonely, like there's nothing to do. Brady's at bay, like, so my mom is going to come hang out with me instead of my dad picking me up. So yeah, I'm going to play The Sims probably until she gets here. Okay guys, current time is 1 p.m. and plans changed. Turns out my dad is coming up instead of my mom. My mom was going to come up, but my mom, I texted my parents and I said, I don't care who comes up, I'm going to have fun with whoever wants to come up. My mom usually does come up and hang out with me, but so does my dad. Like, they kind of split the duty. So he's on his way here apparently. So I'm going to take this time that I have to finish up packing. I have majority of my stuff packed, but I really don't remember what clothes I packed. And clothes are a really big priority for me because I always like to make sure I have cute clothes when I'm home. Because all the clothes that are at my house are not cute. It's just whatever I left behind from college. I also have a Shein package coming in the mail when I come back from college. It is my boyfriend and I's Halloween costumes, as well as some headbands and a couple of shirts for me. So I'm super excited to get that. I wish it came in earlier though, but I really don't want to wash it when I'm at home because I always forget stuff when I have to go home. So I don't know exactly when my dad is going to be here, but the football game is happening right now and I don't know if we're winning. It looks like Ball State is playing against Ohio, so we low-key always suck. I'm sorry. It's not often that we win, so don't hate me, gang. Love you, Ball State, but our sports suck. Also, I'm on like the last swig of my coffee. Like, there's just a little tiny bit here. Usually when I make coffee in my dorm, I use these little cups. Not always though, because some days I low-key don't feel like making coffee in my dorm. But I like to make it on the weekends, even though I'm never here on the weekends. I also like to make it in my like later class mornings. So for this upcoming week, that's going to be Wednesday. That's probably going to be the next day that I'm going to vlog for you guys, is Wednesday. It's basically like a Monday where I only have one class and it's at noon. And I always make myself a pot of coffee here. And then when I actually go to class, I always get more coffee. I always like double up on caffeine because that's how I get through the day. Anyways, enough of me yapping. I need to finish up my packing, so let's do that. We are all packed, but the only thing I did not pack is my iPad because until my dad gets here, I really want to work on editing my next vlog because I'm really trying to stay on top of it. It's just really hard for me to get all my vlogs done. So yeah, I packed a jeans in this and a couple of shirts because there's like 2 or 3 days I'm going to be more dressy. And then I also packed shorts and some comfy shirts because some days I want to be comfy, some days I don't. I know that when we come home, I'll probably change into some sweatpants. But yeah, I only have 3 bags. So this is my clothing bag and also a couple other things. This is my skincare and miscellaneous stuff, and then my backpack with all my electronics and school stuff. I used to take like 5 bags, but I've been really good at like limiting how much I'm taking because it kind of sucks to have to drag all of this back. So that's why I've limited it down to 3 bags. Alrighty, it is 1:09 and you're probably thinking like, why are you filming on your phone? My dad is literally almost here, so I'm gonna go down to the parking lot and meet him. I haven't seen my dad in like low-key almost a week, so I really am excited to see him. But I'm also kind of scared to leave my dorm because there's once again nobody here. We are mainly packed clothes, backpack, school stuff, miscellaneous, plus my skincare. And I also have to pack my iPad and my camera, but everything else is packed and ready to go. I just have my iPad sitting out. I low-key might need to start packing, but I still have 2.5 hours until the game is like even going to be over. But my dad just kind of came up to hang out because I expressed to my mom that I was feeling really bored. We're going to temporarily switch to filming on my phone just until I get home. Okay, now everything's packed. Now we're all good. Let's get my keys. I'll get my dad. I'm so excited. Only like maybe 3 more hours until I get to leave. But my dad and I are also gonna go and get lunch because I'm starving. Okay, so now we're just out here standing and waiting. It is literally so freaking hot out. I feel bad for everyone at the football game. Okay, I've been out here for a couple of minutes and there's this really weird guy that's like driving around, and he literally stopped right there and just sat there for a good like minute or two, and then he literally waved at me, and I was like, ew, like he's like an older man. Like that's disgusting. We got the pepper spray ready. It's 1:30. He just texted me that he's close, so he better be. He just pulled up. Oh my gosh, guys, my dad is here. Wait, let me go hunt him down. Eek.
Long? No. It was fine. Allie?
Hi.